Hi everyone. Today I'm here again with another poem from class 8 NCERT book, that is The Ant and the Cricket, adapted from Aesop's Fables. So before I start with this poem, let me clear one thing, the term fable. Fable is a short story in which animals are the characters. They behave like human beings, and fables, they always have some important message or moral. So this poem is actually taken from Aesop's Fables. Aesop was a Greek storyteller. In this poem, a short story is described. So in order to understand the concept or the lesson taught in this poem, we need to understand this short story, and the story is about an ant and a cricket. The ant, you all know, an insect. This cricket is also an insect like that of a grasshopper, but cricket, they have small legs. So now what happens, to understand this story, I will divide the entire poem into 3 halves. So if we talk about first half of this poem, then there is an important S. What it denotes, that I will explain you. In the beginning of this poem, it is mentioned a silly young cricket accustomed to sing. Now, in this first part of the poem, the poet explains that this cricket, he was a silly young cricket who used to spend his time dancing and singing in the bright summer season. But then what happened? He complained when the winter season approached. Why? Because he found that his food cupboard was empty. Not even a single small piece of food, piece of bread, piece of biscuit. This word is used here with the term crumb. Crumb means small piece. So he found that in the cupboard nothing was there. Now he thought what to do. Because of starvation and hunger, he would find it difficult to survive. So what to do? Now this cricket thought of going to the ant. Why? For help. He thought that the ant might give him some food to eat, shelter to live, and he also thought that he would borrow from the ant and later on he would return back. When he went to the ant and asked for some food, this ant, he said, I am your servant, I am your friend. But you know, ants never borrow and ants never lend. So in a way, this ant refused, and he also asked this cricket that what were you doing in the summer season? Didn't you store anything for your future? Now this cricket, he replied, I was very happy in that bright summer season and I enjoyed a lot. I was busy singing and dancing, and I didn't store anything. So then this ant said, okay then, dance, and with your dance you can even shift this winter season. So go and dance. This is the second half of the story when this cricket went to the ant. This is another S. Now we'll talk about the third phase or third half of this poem. Now what happened? After a conversation with the ant refused, and then this ant also kicked the cricket out of his house. And then in the last two lines, the poet comments what? Folks, for everyone, this is a fable. I warrant it true. Some crickets they have 4 legs and some have 2. So friends, this is the main concept of this story. And what is that? For everyone, it might be a story, but it is not just a story. It is a reality. No doubt, cricket can have 4 legs. They actually have 4 legs. But what about the one with 2 legs? Here, this some have 2. This phrase is used for human beings. And here lies the moral of this poem, that is, the way this cricket, he was carefree, careless. Even some human beings are like that. They are indulged in just merrymaking, enjoying their life. They spend each and every moment just for their enjoyment, and they are not at all worried about their future. So friends, we have to work hard like the ant. Because of the hard work, this ant was able to survive in the winter season. So in a way, this is a big lesson for the students, for the young people, for all the people I should say, especially for students. This is the time to study hard, to work hard so that they can secure very good marks in the examination. Youth, they should focus about their future, what they are going to become in their life, and then they have to put all their efforts so that they can attain the goal of their life. Aim of one's life can be fulfilled with determination and hard work. So this is the lesson given by the poet so that we can follow, we can understand and try to shape our life. We should think about our future. Might be in the coming future we might suffer. So we have to prepare ourselves. In our young age, we should work hard so that we don't have to regret or suffer in our old age. Now, I wrote 3 S. This S is for the situation that I explained, the situation that the cricket faced with no food. The cupboard was empty. This S is solution. He found the solution. How? he thought of taking help from the ant. Then S, suffering. In the end, the cricket had to suffer because the ant refused to give him food. So these are 3 S: situation, solution and suffering. So in this way you can remember this poem like an equation or a formula. Ant and cricket poem is equal to S, that is S cube. Just a formula to understand this poem: situation of the cricket, then he tried to find some solution, then at the end he had to suffer. In nutshell, just remember that this poem gives us a moral, a lesson that we should work hard, we should put our efforts to achieve the goal. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Please like and subscribe the channel.